Hey. Uh-oh. Let's get some stuff together. Don't mind me. I ain't getting dressed or nothing yet. Can you put some honey in that pot? Can you put some honey in that pot? Mm. Seven, eight. Good job, Papa.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna cut up some sweet potatoes. Or yams. I think these are yams. I don't know. They're gonna taste the same. I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. Full of love and good food. I hope nobody's turkey is dry. And if you don't believe in Thanksgiving or celebrating, that's okay. Everybody is entitled to their own thing. I think it's a good time for people to gather together and to be in the midst of good company. Because just because they family don't mean they good company. Hello? And I hope that people see what they are grateful for. I'm making some yams. And I'm also going to make some collard green kale. That's what I call them, collard green kales. I basically do my kale like my collard green. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here, but I do have my yams right here. And I have more. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'll probably just leave them here in New York. But I cut some up and made them around the same size. I do like boiling mine a little bit. Hi, Dr. Jonathan. Sweetheart, and a happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, girl. I hope that your food is amazing today. If you are deciding to cook, I'm sorry, I think you are a guy. And hi, Leonel. How are you doing? So that's what we're making today. I was gonna make some collard greens, but somebody is already making that. So I don't want to like overstep nobody, you know, because mine would be better. Like that. So my family that we're having Thanksgiving at, they are Guyanese. And I am American. I learned how to cook from, Southerner people. But I've learned along the way from Spanish people that I became cool with, Guyanese people who I had the pleasure of being in-laws with. And I like learning from a lot of different cultures. I love Vietnamese food. Um, and I've tried different diets or ways of living. I wouldn't even call it a diet. Um, Clean eating and stuff like that. And all different cultures have like amazing food that they can offer. So I like that. So Hi, Raquel. Hey, Sharon. How are y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? I hope that y'all are up cooking, okay? And if not cooking, y'all preparing. I know some families who are really into like Thanksgiving and stuff, they've been cooking for the last 2 days. So, um, and you know, hope that everybody has a really blessed day. Really, really, really good, blessed day. You know, I hope y'all fill y'all bellies, but don't become in the spirit of greed and just have an amazing day today. I think dinner is probably around like 3 or 4. So kind of just right on time. I'm gonna put up my peppers and stuff, and I'm gonna start boiling these sweet potatoes because I want to get in line to get to the oven, which is downstairs. I'm gonna use the oven downstairs or Darlene's oven, whichever one. So, because this oven upstairs don't work. And then tomorrow we go back home. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow we go back home. And traveling is crazy. Still cooking, been cooking for days, girl. I know that food's gonna be good. Hey, lady, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. What Project Welfare show is this? Out of Acon, Ohio. I don't know about Project Welfare show, but if you insist, call it what you must. Everybody has to have a Grinch spirit at some point, right? Everybody can't wake up being grateful in a good spirit. Somebody has to come along and try to steal and ruin the show. You know? Even on Thanksgiving. When you could be spending it thinking about how grateful you are for waking up and being alive and being able to type and being able to write your nasty comments in the comment. So, hey Bernard, how are you? So that's how it goes over here, you know? That's how it goes over here. Waking up with a hateful spirit is not such good. Are you talking about me being from the projects because my head is covered? Well, it's actually biblically written that women should cover their head when they pray or prophesy. And because I prayed this morning, should have prayed for you, but when I prayed this morning, I just left on my scarf because I don't know when I want to talk to our Father. So you should try it. It might knock that nasty spirit out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my peppers. So I'm gonna make some kale. I make my kale just like I make collard greens. Somebody is doing collard greens already. And I don't want to disrespect nobody bringing my food to the function and it be slightly better than theirs. You should. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I chose kale. There was no collard greens in the store anyway. We're in New York and it is extremely hard to find collard greens. I don't know why, but it is. And I went to 2 stores, but I do have my yams right here. I'm gonna make the sauce for them. I'll show you how I do that. Very, very simple. Or the glaze for them. Put some foil on it, pop it in the oven. Make sure they get tender. But I like to boil mine a little bit so they're not in the oven as much. I only boil them for literally like a couple of minutes. And I'm gonna do that after I chop up my peppers and all that other stuff because the kale is just gonna go. Like, you know, it's just gonna go. I do it just like I do collard greens. So that's what we're gonna do. We can think about being grateful every day, not just one day. But I agree, much love. Right, my little California girl. I hope you have an amazing food. Steve, God bless you. Sorry you having a bad day, but God bless you. Happy Thanksgiving. Right, absolutely. That's how we're gonna do that today. Hopefully that Steve has a better day. And Steve, if you was around, even though you said something disrespectful, I would still invite you over for dinner. I would still invite you over for dinner. I wouldn't let you play in my face, but you know, grace is given to those. Zing. I think, didn't we buy some honey? No?
No, they didn't have the manuka honey.
What do you mean,
So
manuka honey?
she said she would only want she only manuka
Oh,
honey. So
okay.
I couldn't really replace what we didn't.
Okay, no problem. So I like cutting up my yams. I got a bag right here. I'm gonna rinse off my peppers and stuff. Y'all can come with me. So let me know what's on y'all menu. Let me know what's on y'all amazing menu. I know y'all can cook. Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see at least one picture where the food don't look that appetizing, but just because it doesn't look appetizing doesn't mean it's not. So I've learned that some of my foods that I make, it might not look the best, but taste amazing. So sorry. Tastes amazing. They got two chickens on
They was making sure you knew.
One thing I'm still trying to get used to, I'm gonna use two red peppers, two green peppers. One thing that I'm trying to get used to is the idea of not having bags. That is blowing me off. Not having bags is crazy. Um, is absolutely crazy not to have grocery bags. I don't know how people in New Jersey and New York do it. When I lived here, we had bags. So this is completely different than what I'm used to. In every store we go into, we gotta bring everything to the car or bring your bags with you. And it's crazy to see people walk out with like shopping bags. But you know what? And what I didn't think of when it comes to actually scanning and monitoring, this just came to me. When it actually comes to scanning and monitoring what people are stealing, it's a lot harder to steal without bags. A lot harder to steal without bags when you're talking about cameras and scanning and all that other stuff. A lot harder to steal without bags. You done with this one?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna rinse off my peppers, and the onion don't need to be rinsed off, and I like doing my onion last because who wants to be sneezing and eyes burning? Always rinse off your vegetables. If it comes from my backyard, I don't rinse it off for the most part. I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes from my backyard, I just do what I do. Y'all ain't tell me what y'all cooking. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? All right, so I'm gonna cut up this pepper. It's a little harder because it ain't my kitchen, so trying to find stuff is kind of crazy, but got a kitchen to cook in nonetheless. And I like people watching me cook. I like people watching me watching. I like to watch people eat my food too. That might sound really weird, huh? Where's Joyous? Where's Joyous? She might have went downstairs with your mother. Joyous? We done lost the kid, y'all. I think she downstairs with your mom because your mom not up here. So I don't know how people cut up their peppers to put in their food. But I am going to make smaller size pieces. Pretty sure she downstairs, but she was up here. Yesterday we had 8 kids over here. Yesterday we had 8 kids over here. So I've been seeing a lot of people, well, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't do this, or I don't celebrate this, or I don't do this, and you wrong for celebrating this. And nobody said anything to me. But I've seen it on social media. And to me, it's like, yo, if you don't agree with it, it's okay. You tell people, you know, how you feel. That's fine. But you don't have to project your hate onto other people. You know? You don't have to do that. That's all. Zaina, please come back in here and sit down. And I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing on anything because all this is going to be done. I made the kids some tea because they've been coughing. Got me coughing. What ends up happening is one of the little kids gets sick and start coughing. And then it's a trickle-down effect. And if I eat really well and have good habits that week, I usually just passes over me. So I did have a little cough too, because I let somebody, one certain 1 year old, drink off of my stuff. So yeah. Let me see. Hey, Olive. Nice to meet you. Welcome on in. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my love. Turkey, ham, mac and cheese, cream potatoes, corn, green beans, casserole, sweet potatoes, collard potatoes, salad, cranberry sauce, squash rolls, pecan butter pie, apple pie, chocolate pie. Chocolate pie? I never heard of chocolate pie. That sounds good. Dang. What state you want again? Like, nah. I hope you have a good day. I do. Hope you have one too. Broccoli and cheese. Come on, girl. I know your food gonna be good. How many people you expecting to have over? Don't put your state, Sharon. Don't put your state. How many people you plan on having over? I think from what she told me, it's gonna be like 35 people. So as long as and I'm trying to get into the oven. It's only gonna take about 45 minutes. I'm gonna boil most of these sweet potatoes, so it doesn't take as long to cook. But I know I'm supposed to be cooking for like 35 people. And she was like, "How many sweet potatoes you got? Enough for 35 people?" It's a lot of people. And usually people come for seconds for mine. And if they don't, it's okay because them kids will be eating it tomorrow. So I already knew today we'll make some lunch for them. But other than that, tomorrow we ain't cooking nothing. I'm going to go to a friend's house, get my plate over there. I was waiting for somebody from PA to send me some cake, but, you know, it's all right. Niall?
Hello.
Who was running? Stop running. You know people are downstairs. Oh, Skylar, it was you. Sorry. Niall. Stop running. No, I thought it was you running. Because I thought I heard your voice, but it's Skylar.
I thought you said Skylar.
No. So, yeah.
I'll put this back now.
So, y'all. Shav and Sharon said happy Thanksgiving. He said happy Thanksgiving. I am 30 minutes from you, love. Oh, you ain't far at all. You ain't far at all. At all. Oh, and GA. Right. I do remember that conversation. Right. You have told me that before. Right. You definitely have. Definitely have. Well, you text that before because it wasn't in conversation. But yes, definitely have. I know my aunts went to Georgia to cook for my mom. And I told her to make me a plate. Shoot. Made me a plate, making my rounds. Because my aunts can cook, okay? My aunts can cook, okay? I be trying to keep in mind, because I got 6 kids, that when they make noise, that is magnified because there's 6 of them. I be trying to keep that in mind. Shavin, is Isaias with you? Oh, he in a chair. Yeah. That ain't even his plate, y'all. My son took somebody else's plate. My daughter don't rarely eat. My son likes fruit. My daughter likes vegetables. So there's one reason why I wanted to make some type of vegetable for her that I knew she was gonna eat. Because a lot of times in Black culture or in Black, I don't know if other cultures do it, to be honest with you. But I know in Black culture, even though they're Guyanese, when it comes to greens, beans, and stuff like that, a lot of people put meat in their greens and their vegetables, and they don't eat meat. So sometimes I will cook with like chicken broth or something like that, but my babies don't eat meat, so. I make sure I tell everybody happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, the other day we went to a Asian restaurant. We had like sushi and stuff like that. Thank you. Just put it in the room on the dresser. The room we're sleeping in on the dresser. Went to like an Asian restaurant place, and the lady kept asking if these were all my kids. Like, are these all your kids? Are you sure these are all your kids? And I'm like, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter if they're all my kids or not. You know, our big papa can eat. He is the man. Right, absolutely. Like, do you know that my kids, like, if I tell you these are my kids, why are you trying to figure out the intricate details? And I'm pretty sure my kids are sick of hearing me tell, breaking them down into which ones are birthly mine and which ones are my sisters. They my kids. Accept the answer and move on. It don't matter if they look different. It don't matter the age gap or whatever the case may be. And it's kind of rude to kind of keep going about, are you sure these are your kids? All of them are yours? Oh, how do you do it? The same way anybody else do it. The same way anybody else do it. I know it's not a thing now, but 20, 30 years ago, everybody had more than like 5 kids. Everybody has, like, my grandparents, the amount of siblings that they have. My husband's mom, she had 12 siblings. My grandmother had 12 siblings. My grandfather had 9. That was like a thing to have a big family. And it was something that I asked for. Not necessarily in the way that I got it, but if God saw fit, that's exactly how it is. And I'm not going to distinguish or keep bringing up what has happened or reliving the past. We're going to celebrate the past and memories, but I'm not going to sit here and kind of divulge to you like, oh, these are my kids and these, my sister passed away and, da 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 da. No, I don't know you. You are a stranger. Just accept the fact that I told you that all of these children are mine. All of these children are mine. We take care of them. We bathe them. We clothe them. We cook for them. We clean them. Like, these are mine. These are mine. We wake up to them every day unless they're staying at somebody's house, which is only a select few. And when I say a select few, only a select few. There is no difference. The same way I was raising my birth children is the same way I'm going to raise my niece and my nephew. Not everybody is going to be at anybody's house just because you were friends with my sister or because you cool with this person or this person. There are people that'll do you dirty that are close to you worse than an enemy ever could. Some people be around you just to kind of be there versus actually wishing you well. They all were mine. I was a mom to them. Right, absolutely. I had 8. I had 8. His, mine, and ours, and 2 adopted. Right. And it's nobody's business of how you got them, or whatever the case may be. I feel like in today's society, people worry about the wrong things. People inquire about the wrong things. I have a cousin, and she recently had surgery, right? She had surgery, and her views be viewing. Like, she spit so much knowledge and so much information about other things. But the one with surgery that she showed her scar, she ended up getting like 1 point something million views on this one particular video. Just showing her scars. The information that she gives when she talks about God, people don't really like hearing that type of stuff. But when it comes to something happening to you or being nosy, everybody want to be in the mix. Everybody want to be in the mix. And don't get me wrong, I do too sometimes, but I try to keep in mind, like, it's not, if it's not your business and it doesn't serve you any purpose, it's not really for you to know and to inquire. It's so easy to go down a rabbit hole, even with scrolling. Like, it's so easy to go down a rabbit hole. I had to start thinking about it. And one thing that I learned actually from May was she told me that, when you get to a certain point in content creating, on all the good content creators that always throwing out a lot of stuff, they don't have time to watch other people's stuff. And it's true. I like supporting people, so if I see it, I'll like it. If I see sweets or somebody going live, I'll share it. Summer or whatever the case may be, if I like it or if I agree with it. But I try to keep my scrolling down as a new habit. I gotta get up, start cooking again. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and have a blessed day. You too, Sharon. You too, my love. So yeah. Huh?
in there.
Were you crying, Papa? You're not gonna want this. This is pepper. This is not even sweet peppers. This is not even sweet peppers. You're not gonna like it. You wanna taste one? No? Okay. Zaina, not so loud. Inside voice. I think I'm making good time, y'all. I think I'm making good time. I think I'm making good timing. I'm gonna saute all of these. I just wanted to cut it up and put it to the side. I don't like cooking. Like, I want to take my time. I'm usually not rushing, but when I'm making other people food, I think this is what makes a good cook. I think um, what makes a good cook is the spirit that the person is in when they're cooking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mama making soul food or grandma making soul food, like, usually they have certain music playing, they in their element, you know, they done prepared 2-3 nights ahead or whatever the case may be. And they cook with love. They cook with intent, you know? They love what they do. I feel like those are like the best cook, the best bakers, you know, taking their time and really working out their ingredients and putting love into it, you know. And some things aren't for some people. Some people don't like cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking. And I love experimenting with certain things. And if I was home and I had more space, I would be getting these kids in here to be chopping up these sweet potatoes and all this other stuff. Don't go through that bag. Papa, put that back. I knew you was going to touch some sweet potato skins. Put it back. Put it back, Isaias. Put it back. Almost some I wonder what else can I make with sweet potatoes, y'all. I have some sweet potatoes left over. I have about a good 6 or 7 of them. And I'm trying to figure out what else can I make with sweet potatoes with like stuff I have. I don't have no pie crust and I'm not about to make no pie crust. What else can I make with a whole bunch of sweet potatoes? Besides, or yams, these are yams. Trying to think that my kids are gonna eat. I guess I gotta make some pancakes. But Isaias, please leave that stuff alone. Please leave that alone. Would you like a piece of pepper so you can realize you don't like it? Here. No? Oh, you know off the rip? Where's your cup? Where's your cup? What are you doing? For what? I mean, it starts till 3 o'clock. Yeah. Huh? Isaias, leave that cage alone, please. You got an hour still eating? Alright. Hard to tell when you're in another room. I shouldn't have to tell you that. I shouldn't have to say that. You know the stuff that gotta get done. Hey Sherbert. Baked stuff with marshmallow apples. Ooh, that might sound good. Do I have apples? I do have more apples. Like twice baked. That sounds good. I'm sorry, y'all. When I wake up in the morning, you know I gotta cook. Let you sleep in, because, you know what I'm saying? He let me sleep in. But you know stuff gotta be done. There's 6 kids out here. Should have to say, hey. I'm gonna put some tea in their cups. Let me see. Let me put this down. I know other people making food. And what y'all making? I think for breakfast I'm just gonna have some tea. I think that's what we're gonna head towards. I'm gonna have some tea. I might have like a piece of toast, cinnamon toast. I'll probably go ahead and make their lunch. That way, well, I don't know. No, I think they should have at least have it made, so I won't have to make it again. Make them some lunch so we can just take out. Because when people say they're ready at 3, I don't know. Their family is pretty much on time. When they say a certain time, they mean a certain time. If we was at home, my mom told me that dinner started at 5 o'clock. That means dinner gonna start at 7. So, but their family pretty much be on time. But I don't want the kids to go like hungry. That way, if things, something happens, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd rather have the kids have something in their stomach. Because we actually have to drive to the place, to the person's house. So we'll see. That's a good idea. I definitely can do that. The sweet potatoes, the apples. I don't think she has marshmallows, and I know I didn't get no marshmallows from the store. If I was at home, I'd be like, yeah, I could do a lot of stuff with these sweet potatoes. But being as though his mom is here, oh, I can make French fries too. I can make some French fries. We'll probably start packing up tonight, like washing. We washed a load of clothes yesterday, because with 8 people, by the time you turn around, you got another load. So we washed a load of clothes. I'll wash the towels and stuff. Even though they're my mom-in-law's towels and stuff like that, I like to leave stuff the way I found it. I usually don't do like the sheets and blankets. I let people take care of their own sheets and blankets. But for placing stuff back the way that it was, I'm very like, I guess that's just how I was raised. Like when you go to somebody's house, you clean up behind your stuff. You set stuff, you leave it how you found it. Even if I go to a restaurant, I don't just like make a mess, If I drop something in a store, I'm going to let the employees know that I dropped it because I don't want to be in pain in nobody's butt. And I would want somebody to do it for me. So I try to clean up behind myself and behind my kids because I know that having 6 kids and them being young is a lot. It's a lot for anybody, even their grandmother. So it is what it is. Let me go get this real quick. Hold on. So yeah. All right. So this is a huge onion. Zaina, quiet down, okay? I remember the days of cooking. Well, not cooking, but being a child and watching my aunts and them cook. And a part of me is just like, Toya, like when you older, it's kind of like, looking back on the past, there's certain things that I would have done differently had I known the importance of doing them, right? Like, had I known the importance of, oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Had I known the importance of watching your family cook, right? And knowing the importance of wanting to learn certain things. Like, there's certain people who have passed in my family that if I had spent those couple of times in the kitchen cooking and learning certain recipes and stuff like that, that my family makes, some I can still reach out to and be like, oh, how do you cook this or whatever the case may be. Some people I'm just not close to reach out and ask, or certain people that seem to have had an attitude when I ask. So I just tend not to bother. Um, but certain recipes, like I'm not a liver person, but my grandmother used to make the best liver and onions. Like before I knew that it was liver, but the best liver and onions. I used to like liver and onions smothered with smothered gravy. Um, what's another dish that they used to cook? Just not, this is just being young and not knowing that, dang, like, having a taste for certain things and being like, dang, grandma used to cook that real good. And now I don't have access to her because she's, passed away. But certain things that are kind of just like memories that you're just like, dang, if I knew the importance, even school, right? You get to choose an elective in school. And as I got older, I realized the importance of being like bilingual at very least, and how well it helps you when it comes to career paths and just communication barriers when you're in places like where I am now. And even though when I go out, like I'll like especially like because we're in New York, if I go out, I try to make sure that the person speaks to me like in Spanish, so I can understand it. And most people are really like into the idea of me learning, so they'll definitely speak to me. But if I had paid attention in Spanish class instead of goofing off, I will be further in my Spanish dialect than I am now. So just being a child, and always thinking that your parents, that your grandparents are invincible, thinking that you'll always have more time and more memories to create. And after losing my sister in 2014, it was something that I learned. Like it was almost like, a smack. I won't say a smack in my face, but almost like a jarring reality that you just never know how long people have. You don't know, so you create the memories now. And I remember being in North Carolina and being in the back, being playing with my cousins, but ever so often looking outside or walking to the back of my aunt house in the kitchen, and my aunts and my grandparents are outside in the field, you know what I'm saying, like grabbing their collard greens, grabbing their green beans. My grandfather and my uncles going out and actually going to get a pig and actually, bringing it back to the house and putting it on like this stone pit, and it would just kind of just sit flat, or whatever the case may be, in between some wires. And missing that, missing that. So I think in a time where Thanksgiving comes around, where people move to different parts of the world, people move to different states, people pass away, people get married and they have to cater to their family, people have all different types of circumstances, people health go bad, people lose their sight. There's so many things and so many things that coming together on Thanksgiving to be grateful for, right? And putting that first in your mind and in your thought of realizing, what, another year God saw fit that I'm here. Still being able to make food, you know. Trying to be on YouTube more, but I come from Facebook, and even learning some people over there and learning their circumstances, them being bedridden or, not having family or, going through abuse as kids or whatever the case may be. And you realize, the blessings that you have, you know? So that's what I'm grateful for. Be able to afford to come to New York, especially along with this is 8 kids. I mean 6 kids. There's 8 of us. We take up a whole freaking row at the airport. And those who are watching, y'all can definitely say something if y'all want to. You can definitely say something. Because I'll keep making up my own conversation until y'all want to talk. Y'all can tell me about what y'all cooking. Okay? Y'all can talk to each other. I'm just making some yams and I'm making some collard green, some kale. So that's what I'm doing for my contribution. Eat. We are a bigger family. So I don't want to go to nobody's house and not be contributing in any type of way. So that's what we're doing. I might record. I might go live again later on today with everybody around saying Happy Thanksgiving and serving the kids and stuff like that. Y'all can see some Guyanese dishes and stuff like that too. One group of food that I have never tasted before that I want to actually taste. I've never gotten into really African food like that. I've heard great things about it, but I've never. I felt like African food, Ethiopian food, which is similar, and I want to try. I want to experience the Russian culture. I'm not gonna say I want to try their food, but I want to experience the Russian culture. I've never experienced them like that either. But Vietnamese food I like. Japanese, Korean, Southern, Guyanese, Trinidadian, Jamaican, Mexican, all that. Like I love everybody. I feel like every culture has that thing that is kind of like, oh, that's so good, so good. And then I try to take it and make it into my own, with everything else that I learned about different cultures and stuff. But I definitely want to experience like Nigerian food or definitely Ethiopian because they do a lot of vegetables, which is cool. Did I chop up this whole onion and I said I wasn't going to? I definitely did. I'm going to chop this up for my mother-in-law and I'm gonna put it in the freezer. That way, if she ever cooks, which she really doesn't, she got some fresh chopped onions in the freezer. I actually learned that from Diabetes on a Dime. So I was like, oh, I could just chop them up and put them in the freezer and I could use them for later. She's another content creator on here. Don't watch her too often, but some of the stuff that I watch, I don't know everything. So when somebody, especially like an older person, showing me something, oh yeah, baby. You want some tea? Okay, give me a second, okay? You're gonna get some tea because you guys have been coughing, okay? But it's already finished. I just ain't pour y'all some. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that you don't feel good, but you've been coughing. So tea helps with that. Drinking warm stuff with some lemon and some honey helps with that. Hey Keita, how are you doing, love? Happy Thanksgiving to you. What you cooking? What you cooking? I was asking all my clients, what y'all cooking? Y'all gonna bring me a plate? Nah, we ain't cooking. I'm like, that is crazy. Everybody else going to everybody else's house. Sorry, cleaning up the stuff besides So all my scraps that I've been cutting is in this bag. All my sweet potatoes and stuff. I'm just gonna throw this out. Hold on. Alright. So I got my onions and my peppers. I'm going to give these kids some tea. I'm going to put some boiling water in here. Uh-oh, what the heck did I do? Y'all, what did I do? Oh, no, y'all. What did I do? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Ignore this, y'all. I don't know what I did. Let me try to figure this out. Tis, Toya. What'd you do? I always cook. I heard that, Keita. Let me see. What'd I do? Retouch on. I don't know what that is. Is this it? Okay. Boom. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right. So I made some tea for the kids. Where's Isaiah? Did somebody give Isaiah his cup? He has some tea. He has some what? I can't hear you. Jada, please. What'd you say, Shannon? Oh, okay. Y'all come and get y'all cups so y'all can get some tea. Okay, thank you, Jada. Thank you. Here. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm gonna do the money. I find first.
She keeps saying that you should go get money.
I'm gonna do.
No, you're not. Oh, look at cuties.
I'm gonna do.
Y'all have a cup?
No.
So how y'all gonna get tea without a
I
cup?
have cups. Oh, look.
Y'all want to pour it in y'all hand?
No.
Oh, because I was trying to figure it out.
Not here.
Baby.
You want some tea, Sias?
Here.
No? You gonna get some anyway?
Tonight, blue cup.
And this tea is good, y'all. It's like a winter tea.
Thank you.
It's cooled off a little bit.
Size.
Uh-oh.
Your tea is finished. You see, just in time.
Hey, Joyce. Woo, Joyce is here.
I said you gotta go for your tea.
Here, Papa.
She was like,
Hi.
hello. What do you doing?
You want some lemon?
Lemon?
Yeah.
No. Thank you.
Stay there.
You're welcome.
You gotta get your tea so you can feel better.
Can I have some lemon?
Yeah, get the lemon out the refrigerator.
It will make you feel better.
I'll crossing all day. I'll crossing. I'll crossing all day.
Go
Thank you.
ahead. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Silly. Mommy, where's the lemon?
The lemon, there's one.
Here.
That's orange. Look in the drawers. No lemon in the drawer. Look in one of those bags.
No, thank you. I don't want lemon.
It's lemon right there. Yeah, it's lemon right there.
Oh, so you're getting lemon? Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze it in my mouth.
Joyous, do you want lemon in your tea?
Sit down.
Okay.
Who is this wearing my shirt?
That's your shirt.
And that's the 2-year-old. That's the 2-year-old. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Why is it
I
still
didn't want
up?
your
Okay.
shirt. I just decided to put it on. Why PP? You don't want a PP?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Caleb, do you want lemon? All right, we'll come and get some.
What does lemon do?
What?
What does lemon do?
Lemon does a couple of things. It cuts fat. It helps with coughing. It's like a cleanser. Anything like with citrus is good. It helps absorb vitamins and stuff too.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Wait, let me go put this in the garbage.
I am not a lady. I know. You're dirty over there. Can you sit over here?
All right, let me put my tea in here. You want your tea? Here. No. No. Skylar, I don't know. It's same thing as
The whole house is gonna smell like.
she talking about her tea.
She always was so big, it's gonna smell sweet potato in the house.
Oh, don't touch that.
Everybody's gonna smell it in the house.
She talking about it tastes like that. It tastes good. I'm glad you like it. You like it? All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Okay, so I am going to take this pot. I only have a smaller pot. I don't know if she got like a big pot. So I might have to do this little at a time. Oh, not used to the fire. I got the little eye stove now. Oh, that is good. That is. Honestly, it's kind of sweet, but it is good. It's like candy cane and which is mint. Candy cane, peppermint, and green tea. Here. You can squeeze it too if you want. But so a lot of times you can just sit it in there. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this as well. Just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil my see something in the pot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil. I'm gonna boil my sweet potatoes just a little bit, y'all. I just boiled my sweet potatoes just a little bit. You just want to boil them a little bit. You don't want to do too much. I'm gonna go put these in recyclables. All right, sorry, y'all. I keep leaving y'all. Sorry. Let me tell y'all this way so y'all can actually see me. Sorry. All right, so I am going to be putting. This is how I do my sweet potatoes. When I'm boiling anything, I use at least one ingredient that I actually use. Pasta, I use a little bit of salt. I'm making soups, you're gonna make like a little broth. Like you wanna make like your stuff flavorful, right? So as it's boiling, you want a little bit of that flavor to soak inside whatever you're cooking. At least that's in my theory. I don't know if that's like proven, is that something that people tell cooks? I don't know. But that's what I do. And I'm gonna try to find a bigger pot. So hopefully they have one downstairs. Once again, this is just for boiling the sweet potatoes. We're only gonna boil it for a second, not doing too much. And I'm going to try a bigger pot so I can start making the kale, because that's just gonna boil. Like that's just gonna cook on out. That is just gonna cook on out. And I can't tell y'all all my ingredients for the kale because and how I make it, because that is something that I do plan on cooking at my restaurant. Because I'm speaking it into existence, y'all. Speaking it into existence. They gotta have like a big pot somewhere. I'm gonna put this last bit of tea in here for my husband so he can have some. Because he definitely was drinking after me yesterday. And then I thought about like, oh, my throat was getting a little scratchy. Probably shouldn't have drank after him. Or let him drink after me. So. Hi, Shy. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving, baby. What you cooking? Okay. Okay. So, It's almost boiling. See how fast that takes? Let me go ask my mother-in-law if she has like a really big pot downstairs. Do they have like a really big pot downstairs? Like a decent sized pot downstairs?
Like a round one?
Like who?
A round one?
Yeah, like a round one?
Yeah, I think she got under the sink.
Okay.
Let me run quick and go.
Okay. You want me to go? I can go.
Once you go in this thing, on the way the stove is,
Mm-hmm.
look out.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. The stove is on, just like you know. Make sure that my little kid can't touch nothing that he ain't supposed to touch. All right, y'all. We're gonna go downstairs. See if we can get a big pot. Hi. Seeing if I could get a big pot that sits.
Yeah, check done delivered.
She said underneath. Y'all, I ain't listening to no instructions. Okay, this one will work. Hold up. Hold up. Oh no, y'all falling. Oh, oh. Take this one. Oh, she got a pressure cooker. Oh, snap. My bad, y'all. Might have to use 2 at a time. To be honest with y'all. These knees still work. I think she might be calling you.
Huh?
She's saying something. Okay. Let's take these back upstairs. Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I need a strainer and then the pot. Do you have a small bag? I got some more onions. I was gonna put it in your freezer just so you got some chopped onions. A small Ziploc bag. That way, when you need them, you got them. You ain't gotta chop them up. Thank you. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to get up off of here. These in her freezer. That way she already got some. I hope y'all have an amazing Thanksgiving. Those who watch this later, I hope you comment on what it is that you will be making. And I hope y'all enjoy and be blessed. Amen. Bye.